Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about a pretty serious topic, and that is unrequited love. For those of you that don't know what unrequited love is, it's basically when love isn't reciprocated by someone else. I think unrequited love is different than just having a crush on someone and them not liking you back. I think it's a little bit stronger than that. I've definitely had crushes on guys and them not liking me, whether that was in elementary school, going up to someone and giving them a note that said, yes, no, maybe, will you go out with me? And then, circling no. That's hard. Or just having a crush on someone and then them not knowing that you exist. But for me, I feel like I've experienced unrequited love twice in my life. And with both of those people, I felt something different than just liking them or having a crush on them. I felt like, though they are not perfect in any means, and they have many flaws, just like anybody else, I felt like I didn't want to change anything from them. And that's when I know, or that's for me, what it truly means to love someone, because I often find myself looking at guys or liking guys and seeing them as, okay, yeah, I could see myself with them if they changed X, Y, and Z. But with the two guys that I had unrequited love with, there was unrequited love, I didn't want to change things about them. Obviously, everybody needs to change and improve, but it was a sense that I saw their full potential and I liked them exactly as they were, regardless of where they were in their life. The first guy was my freshman year of high school. It was actually the first day of school. I saw this guy, and the rest is history. And that lasted until the end of my sophomore year of college. I liked him. And the reason why that ended was, well, there were many reasons, but I just felt like ultimately that it was unhealthy to continue liking him, especially because he ended up moving away after my freshman year of high school, and he lived in a different state, and I knew that really there wasn't really a possibility of us ever being together, or at least not in the near future. And with the other guy, that was my freshman year of college. That situation was a little bit different. And I often, especially right after it happened, I often questioned whether it was unrequited love, whether he liked me as well. And I think that he did, personally, but it was kind of a situation where I felt like the right person, but at the wrong time. Because had he reciprocated the love, I was so young at the time, I was still a teenager, and he was quite a bit older. I was so naive and inexperienced that it wouldn't have lasted very long. So, for me, what I have gathered and what I've learned from both of those experiences is that love is a beautiful thing. Both of those guys, regardless of how much I've impacted their lives, they have definitely impacted mine for the better. Like I said, I truly accepted them for who they were. And I hope that one day I'll be able to feel the same way. Obviously, hopefully it will be reciprocated back. Because that would suck. I don't know if I want to go through that again. It's been quite a bit, and it took me a while to get over both of those situations. Obviously, 6 years to like someone that didn't like you back is a long time, whether you felt like it was love or not. Just having a crush on someone that long is just crazy. But it was hard because for both of those situations, I'm friends with them on Facebook, and if I wanted to, I could look into their lives through social media, but I choose to keep my distance and just not get too engulfed, because when you put yourself, me knowing from experience, when you go out there and you know that whoever it is doesn't reciprocate the love for you back, and you're constantly just trying for them to just notice you, just to see you, just acknowledge something, it's A, tiring, and B, it's not healthy, because when you love someone like that and they don't love you back, you're wasting your time. And I'm not saying that all situations are like that. There's probably many situations where at first it was unreciprocated or unrequited love, and then the guy or the girl or whoever comes back in that person's life and they're able to work it out. But for me, I have personally given up on that because because both of them are they're on their journey. Especially the first guy that I liked. We're completely different than what we were in high school. I don't even know if I would like him if I saw him again in person. We're probably into completely different things from one another, and I still think he's a great guy, and he has a lot going for him, but I just don't think our paths are aligned. And the other person is in a relationship, and the last thing that I would want to do is break up a relationship or just be a second choice in general. So my advice for anybody that's going through this or has experienced unrequited love is just move on, become a better person, become the person that you've always wanted to be, become more confident, go out and do stuff, build yourself up, because if you put all of your energy into someone that doesn't even care about you or just doesn't love you, you're going to be empty. You're going to live an empty life, and don't think about what if. If they don't like you, move on. I know it's hard. It was so hard for me. It was very hard because at the end of the day, both of those guys they still have a place in my heart, but it's, again, not healthy, so, or really productive. And I think that advice can be for any situation, even if it's just like you like someone and they don't like you back. Move on. There's going to be someone out there that truly loves you for who you are. You don't have to, you always should try to be the best person that you can be. You should always try to be improving yourself. But you should never have to change yourself for someone else. You should never feel like you're not worthy of love, because you are. You are worthy of love. And even in my, times where I was feeling like, oh, nobody's ever going to love me because these guys don't love me, I still was able to realize that there's billions of people out there. There's going to be your person. You're going to find that person. For me, I haven't found that person yet. In fact, I've dated quite a few people. I've been in relationships with people, with guys, and none of them have been successful thus far, obviously, because I'm not in a relationship, but I still believe in love. I still believe that anything is possible. And I hope that you believe that love is possible. No matter who you are out there, you deserve love.